I've only gone and got one.
Fred!
What?
Roll the tape!
So, the bike that we're looking at today, if you haven't figured it out from the intro already, is the Suzuki GSXR 400. But before we can look into this little race replica's journey, we need to go back to even before it was produced. For those of you that were cutting around in 1983, you might remember the World Championship winning GS 1000R. Well, the success and appeal of this race bike served as the prototype, in styling at least, for all the future GSXRs. And in 1984, they made this, the GSXR 400.
Now you might be asking yourself, what is this bold, babbling, shabby looking Brit doing talking about this bike? Well,
I've only gone and got one.
The one we have here is the 1988 GK73A, which was a redesigned model for that year, receiving a stronger aluminium frame, new fairing and slightly short wheelbase. Our model was equipped with Tokiko 4-cylinder front brake calipers and a rear mudguard hugger. The 400 series were gaining popularity in Japan, and other manufacturers were also competing for market share. The GSXR saw competition from Kawasaki with their ZXR 400, Honda with their VFR 400 NC30, which we'll be doing a video of that soon, and the Yamaha FZR 400. These grey and pub bikes still have a great following from a loyal fan base outside of Japan. In fact, in recent times, whilst other categories of bikes have been depreciating, these late 80s and 90s bikes have really been holding their value.
okay, so the story of how I ended up with a bike. Usual scenario, I'm sure you're all very familiar with it. Late at night, scrolling through Facebook. Now this thing now knows that I'm like a magpie. I'm attracted to bright, colourful things, really weird stuff. Scrolling down, there it was, boom. Sent him the usual message, is it still available? Yes, it was. Next day in the van, couldn't believe it was still available, to be fair. Next day, grabbed in the van, went over there, did the deal, brought it back, and well, hey, there we go. The guy bought it off. He did tell me that it's an unrestricted power band. And to be fair, I do quite believe him. I mean, if you look at this. Yeah, so check this out. On the Speedo, look at that. Look at that. 18,000 revs on the Speedo. Red line at 15. Absolutely unbelievable. And it doesn't run great at the minute. It has been sat at the back of my showroom at my other place, just been brought over here, but it's been sat for probably 2 years ago I bought it. Hasn't moved. So, but listen, I can tell already when it does, it's only running kind of 3 out of 4 at the minute. So when I do rev it though, you can actually tell it's it sounds racy. This thing sounds racy. Another thing I can't get my head past. The guy that's done it has done an absolutely fantastic job of the paint. And then look at the detail. Look, the vinyl, the crease in the vinyl there. Absolutely. Every time I look at the bike, it kind of my eye just gets drawn to it. So we're going to do a second video, another one of getting it ready, running, prepped. Do a ride up the road on it, and we'll cover that in the next video as well. But other than that, absolute beauty. Please remember, guys, all the videos on my channel are edited by my 12-year-old son, Freddie. He really enjoys doing them and seeing how well they do. So please remember to hit that like button, and if you want to see more of the videos, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. And I love it. I mean, I haven't ridden it yet. It's been parked up for 2 years, but I love it. In fact, it's my missus' favourite bike in here, and it's probably one of the cheapest, to be fair. So it's bright, it's garish. The colours, it's a homage to the old Rizzler racing colours. I mean, if you've got a fast bike, you've got to go garish with it. And yes, it's not very original, but in fact, on the paperwork, it says it used to be black. At some point, some guys have had it in their hands and they've done this to it, and fair play to them, really. And it leaves me asking the question, for a bit of fun bike, Why do you need to go anything bigger? It's lightweight, it's fun, it's nimble. Hopefully it'll be fast when I get it going. Hopefully it'll stop as well. But yeah, look at it. It's fantastic.
Just knocking over the stand there. Hold on. Bogging down quite a bit. It's not. Oh, I should have opened more doors. I'm getting choked out. Oh, there we go. Sting in the eyes. That is.